If you're seeing this video, I did not lose all of my money in Vegas. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out another video. So next week, or this coming week, seeing as today is actually Halloween, make sure to check out my video about my fall foliage on film video I recently made. But this coming week, I am actually heading to Vegas for an entire week. And of course, I'm going to be bringing my cameras with me, shooting film, digital, everything. But I wanted to really quickly go over exactly what I'll be bringing with me on this trip camera-wise and go over a little bit of why I chose that camera. So you can see right here in front of me, I have my 3 cameras that I will be bringing with me to Vegas for this trip, and we're just going to go over them one by one, and then also I have the film I will be shooting there as well. So let's start with the digital photos. So this is my Leica Q2. I've had this for a super long time. I absolutely love this camera. This is actually the first ever Leica camera I ever owned. Before I got even the Leica M6, I owned the Leica Q, and then I was able to upgrade to the Leica Q2. I've actually used this for a ton of work. I've used this a bunch for my street photography that I do here in New York City, but I've also used it at client events, specifically ones around like parties and events like that. It's a phenomenal camera. It shoots 47 megapixels at a 28 millimeter lens, but since it's such a large sensor with so many megapixels, you can actually cut into the photo and still have a quality photo. I use this mostly when I want to, get like candid street photos, because if you hear, it's a very, very, very quiet lens. It also has a phenomenal autofocus on it, but you can still manually focus when you want to. But when I want to get those quick shots in the city, or maybe a candid shot, I'll use this because 1, the images are phenomenal. 2, that autofocus is great. And then 3, having it be so quiet really means that I can focus on getting the moment that I'm capturing without disturbing anyone or letting them know like, hey, there's a photo being taken. So I'm going to be bringing this with me mostly for like when I don't feel like shooting all my film. I am shooting a small party while I'm there. And then also if I just want to have like a different camera to go out at night with, or just take different photos, I absolutely love this camera. So this is definitely coming with me. But that will be, besides my iPhone and my Osmo, which is coming with me to document, that'll really be only digital option that I have with me in Vegas. So let's get into the film cameras. First and foremost, let's talk about my favorite film camera, the one I use the most for my film street photography, travel photography, documentary photography, and what have you, which is my Leica M6, which I've had for over a year now. So I will be bringing this with me. I think there's no film in here right now. So I'm going to be bringing this exact layout, which is the Leica M6 with my 28 millimeter f2.8 Elmhart. This is my favorite lens to take with me anywhere I go, because it is a wide enough focal length. It's comparable to the one that's on the Leica Q. So you get a lot of photo in your scene from this lens. It's slightly compact. It's about the same size as the digital version of it, but I really love how this lens renders everything. It's a super contrasty, renders colors and black and white, absolutely beautiful. I've captured some of my favorite photos I've ever taken on this camera as far as street, event, portrait, lifestyle, what have you. So this is definitely coming with me because I want to shoot a majority of film while I'm out there, specifically in the old strip of Las Vegas, as well as the new strip, and also just around Vegas in general. So this is going to be with me most of the time because, again, I want to focus on film while I'm out there, though I do have my Leica Q with me just in case I want to shoot some film or do something at night, because I don't think I'm going to bring any 800 with me. I might bring like 1 or 2 rolls, but this is absolutely coming with me, and I absolutely love this camera. It's been my ride or die for over a year, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. With that, let's talk about the film I'll most likely be bringing with me, which is my favorite film, which is Kodak Gold 200. I absolutely love this film to death. Yes, it's a low ISO, but it's going to be pretty sunny and bright there in Vegas. But the thing I love about it is it's affordable, and it also brings these absolutely beautiful, warm tones into every photo I've ever taken with it. So this is going to be the film I have. I have about 6 rolls with me. Like I said, I might bring 2 rolls of 800. I have some Portra 800. I might pick up some Cinestill 800 from Brooklyn Film Camera down the road when I leave the studio. But this will be the film I will be using in my Leica M6 for this trip primarily. And then finally, let's go over to my last film camera, one of my favorite film cameras I've ever bought. This has been a camera that I've had for only about 6 months again, because I did sell my last one because I was in between gigs and everything. But this is my dream camera. This is a camera I've wanted ever since I got into film photography. I absolutely love every single photo I get out of this camera, and every time I take a photo with it, it pisses me off how good the camera is. And that, of course, is my Mamiya 7, or Mamiya 7, as you're supposed to say it. And I know that for a fact because my friend Gurjot's father used to sell these cameras back in the 90s, and they're supposed to be pronounced Mamiya. So this is my absolute dream medium format camera. I just did a whole video with it of me shooting fall foliage in upstate New York, all on this camera, specifically with this lens as well. This is the 80mm f4 lens. Every photo I've ever taken out of this camera has been an absolute banger, an absolutely incredible photo. And it pisses me off how good the photos I get out of here, because this camera is quite expensive, but every time I hold it, I just can't believe that I actually have the opportunity to own it. Every photo that I've ever taken with this has been phenomenal, from portraits to landscapes to street photography. It's been an absolute dream of a camera to use. I highly recommend, if you have the opportunity to use this through a friend or a rental program, do it. You won't regret it. This is the medium format experience we're supposed to have. And for that, let's talk about the film I'll be using, which I'm being daring. I'm going to be using slide film, specifically Ektachrome, a 100 ISO reversal slide film that I want to take with me because I'm a masochist and I want to use film that's absolutely only at 100 ISO, shifts towards the blue, and I can't develop at home just yet. I'm going to try. But I want to bring it because Vegas is so full of color and neon and light, and you have the browns of the mountains, and we might go to a state park. So I want to bring this with me just because it's an absolutely perfect sort of film for a bright, sunny atmosphere with a lot of color. So I'm going to be bringing some of this with me. I will probably bring some color negative with me just to be safe. Like I said, maybe like 2 rolls of 800 film. But this is the film I will be bringing with me and trying to shoot the most of on my Mamiya 7. And then with that, the only other thing I'm really bringing with me is this Osmo pocket up here, and then a little Osmo for my street walking. This is the majority of the cameras I usually bring with me on any sort of trip I go on, whether it's upstate New York, Vegas, California, London, Japan. This is what I bring with me. This is what's in my kit. I'm also, never mind, I forgot it. I'm also bringing a flash with me. I'm bringing a Leica branded flash, but we won't talk about that because I don't have it with me. But again, this is the majority of stuff I usually bring with me when I travel anywhere. These are the film cameras and the digital camera that I bring with me to get all of my content, all of my work, all of the best results. So that's really about it. Thanks for checking out this video. What do you think of these cameras? Have you ever used these cameras? Do you want to use these cameras? Are there comments you have on the cameras in general? Please let me know in the comments. Please make sure to like, subscribe. Again, my Japan videos are coming very soon, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Thanks for checking out another video. Remember to just shoot. And if I don't lose all your money, I'll see you in the next one.